Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with a weekly video of plant care. It's been a minute since I've been on here, but it's not that I haven't had any plant care. I kind of got into rearranging the plant studio and took up a lot of time, but now there's some things that are screaming for me to help. So we're going to do a plant care video today. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. If you are returning subscribers, yay! I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for always coming back and watching these videos, making it to the end. I love the comments. So again, thank you, but let's get started with this video. So I have several things that I need to get done, but I am going to start with this Hoya Decay. Probably mispronouncing it. I'll put it on the screen. But I'm going to start with this particular plant. Okay, so yes. So I'm going to start with this Hoya. And I got up to get gloves and didn't get the gloves. Let's see. And it's in pond, sorry. And I do intend to keep it in pond. She just needs to be up potted. So she's going to be fairly easy, hopefully. I think I watered her a couple days ago. So that part, she should be fine there. But she's been living in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. And she's only been out for a couple days. But the roots are at the bottom. And yeah, it's just time. So she is in this pot and she's going to this one, which isn't that much bigger. So you can see that's the outer pot, and then she's going here. So yeah, so where is my leather? See, I changed the plant studio around, so the advantage in which I'm filming from is a little bit different, and I moved a lot of stuff around, so I don't know where everything is. Bear with me. So whoa! Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is put a little. Oh, this might not work. I just knew this would work for pond. It's going straight through. Okay. Well, we're gonna just still try it. Gonna have to find another trellis for this guy, but for now this is going to have to work. So that's her in her new pot. It is a self-watering pot, so there's no window, but I can sort of see when there's water in there, so we'll water her in a minute. So the next plant chore that I need to do is, this is my Gloriosum propagation. This guy was just a stump. Started with one leaf, this small little leaf here, then it put out this one, and then it's just really doing well. She is in sphagnum moss, and she's drying out quite a bit, so I want to go ahead and, oh yeah, and the roots are like at the bottom there, starting to wrap around. So I want to go ahead and pot her into some pond. So we're going to just take off the sphagnum moss and try not to break any roots. try not to. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a safe, happy Thanksgiving. And you're grateful, even if you're not a big celebrator of the holidays. You still have so much to be grateful and thankful for. So, you know, happy Grateful Day, whatever, happy Friendsgiving Day, whatever you want to call it. But it's just so much to be thankful for. And we don't want to take that for granted. And so I'm sorry that I didn't say it in the beginning, but it was in my heart to say it. So there you go. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I spent it with my in-laws, and it was just nice. It really was. I mean, considering all that's going on in my life, it was just good to be with family and to be, you know, thankful and grateful for health and all of that good stuff. So yeah, well, it's coming off fairly easy here, I think. And so as we press our way toward the Christmas holiday, trying to think, I know my sisters and I do a sister trip where we, shopping trip where we go out and shop together, and so that's coming up soon. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm expecting family to be in town. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, what do you have going on for this holiday season? Are you spending it with family? Are you traveling? Are you staying home? You know, leave comments in the bottom about what's going on in your life in this season, so we can be more interactive. I'm looking forward to the new year and just continuing to heal and get through this season of grieving and all of that. But I know it's a process, and I know it's a season, and I'm all right. I'm finally all right with knowing that, and not so much worried about where other people think I should be, but where I know that I can be, and what I can contribute in this season. And so yeah, my plants have been such a blessing to just, you know, take care of plants. And oh, that's just, I thought that was the root, but that was just sphagnum moss. But yeah, so just looking forward to doing new things in the new year, and doing some things, some uncomfortable things, maybe some things I didn't want to do or don't think I'm able to do or whatever, and being stretched and all of that good stuff. So yeah. And I have the mama plant to this gloriosum, to this cutting. I am going to be up potting. I have a really large pot that I am going to be putting her in. And then after that, if she continues to grow really, really big, I'm going to propagate, because that's all you can do really. I mean, you want your plants to grow big, but then you run out of space to put them, or you run out of pot size. You know, you up pot so far that you can't carry the pot and different things like that. So I can remember when my plants were small or one leaf, and I just couldn't wait for them to get really big, and now they're there, and now I'm running into new problems. So just because they finally get big, or you finally get the large plants that you really want, it's not done. It doesn't stop there. They still grow. So oh no, I broke that root. I pulled on it a little too hard there. But yeah, so when I show you the mama plant, and you're just gonna be blown away, because I'm blown away. But I'm having a lot of yellowing of the leaves, and I know it's that time of the year that can happen, but I believe it's because the roots are in the water reservoir, and they need to be up potted. So, but that's her root system, pretty good. Got some secondary roots, got some nice sized roots there. I just took this little stump, and I didn't really think much would happen with it, and put it in that sphagnum moss, and it just started to take off. So let's get the pot. I think I might put her in leca. Let's see, the other one is in pawn. and doing well, so I guess I could use pond as well. Okay, so I've got several pots here to see which one she fits best in. If I'm putting her in pond, I think this pot is fine because it'll be up to about there. So let's just go with the pond. And this is of course a self-watering pot with the wick, and I can watch and see when the water is low and everything. And since the pond is directly behind me, about a third up. And, oh. Okay, well there she is, all potted up. I actually like it better smaller. I know I wanted that really big Gloriosa and I have her, but anyway. Okay, and so the next thing, I don't know how this is going to work out, guys, but we're gonna start here. We may get to the really big Gloriosa, and we may have to do that in a separate video because I got a feeling that it's going to be a lot. But this is my varicosum, I think. Yes, Philodendron varicosum. And this guy, whoa, did she take to the moss. You see that? You see those roots? Crazy roots. So she's been in this sphagnum moss, and it was a stump, guys. And it put out this little wonky leaf first, and then it put out this one, and each time it's going, the leaves are getting bigger and bigger. So I think it's time to, she could just remain in the sphagnum moss, but I feel like she needs to go to, oh, I don't know. She's living in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet, and thriving there. So I'm gonna put her back once I get her potted up. I will put her back in the cabinet. She has quite a few roots here, so we'll probably lose some of these roots, and I guess that's to be, oh man, does she have roots. I don't even think the pot I got for her is going to be big enough now. And I think I'll put her in leca and not pond. And it really just depends. It's not, you know, one over the other because I like them both. Oh my goodness. No wonder. She'll do much better if she's not so root bound. So I'm just gently releasing these roots. I mean, oh, broke a root. I hate that. Wow, this is awesome. I'm loving these roots. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but trust me when I say this thing is root bound. Wow, it was a pretty nice stump that I put down in here. All of the leaves died off. I just put the stump down in there and hope for the best. I'm glad I didn't get rid of the stump. I've learned that though. I know better than that, so I don't do that. But losing a lot of roots, guys. I hope this doesn't shock the plant. Oh, so many roots. You know, I guess if you're not planning on leaving a plant in sphagnum moss, once it roots a little, you just need to take it out and go ahead and put it in whatever medium you're planning to grow it in, because when you do this, this is a lot to put the plant through. So, sorry, Gloriosum, not Gloriosum. Melanochrysum, please do well. I think they're secondary roots because the larger roots are staying put, so I'm grateful for that. Okay, well, she still has a nice root system. So I'm going to take her to the sink and finish getting off as much of this sphagnum moss. Yeah, it's a pretty nice stump there, so. Let's do that and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I sprayed this down. Well, I cleaned up as much of the roots as I could. Then I sprayed it down with peroxide just to kind of reoxygenate the roots. And I think we're going to go with pond for this guy. Initially I said leca, but I'm going to go with the pond. And I also want to go ahead and give this guy a moss pole because she's putting out larger leaves, but I just have a feeling that she is going to yes, okay. Alright, so you guys can see the roots are still intact there. I put the pond about a third up, and I am going to I am just going to plant Velcro her on like so. So I'm going to just backfill this. Make sure it's down in there far enough, like, yeah, I think like that would be better. It's like she's not down in there far enough. Okay, so what I'm going to do and then I'm going to okay, well there she is, guys. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. And we'll just have, we can keep an eye out on the roots now and everything. And she's in this self-watering pot, so she's gonna do just fine through the winter. I'm again gonna put her back into the IKEA cabinet that where she was growing. I'm just wanting to make sure. All right, so let's see, what else do we need to up pot? So that's number 3. This one, oh boy, this money plant. Let's just look at her. Look at those roots. Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna write that I up potted this. That I put it in pond on 11/22. That way I can watch it, see how she's doing. Okay. So that concludes this video for today, guys. Wow, I know. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully in a couple days, not weeks. Bye-bye.